Hey there! In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to create a Google Chrome extension with a Google Apps script backend, and we'll be using Stripe as the payment system. Now, the really nice thing is, this setup isn't just limited to Chrome extensions. You can use this exact approach with any HTML-based app. And if you've seen my earlier video on using Firebase as a backend, this is the perfect follow-up. For smaller projects, especially those with just a few thousand users, this method works great. The only big thing to keep in mind is the limitation on how many people can be using it at the same time. If you need exact numbers, I definitely recommend checking Google's documentation for the limits of Google Apps Script and Google Sheets. Let's start with the flowchart and get a full picture of how this app works. Everything begins with checking if the user is signed in. Now, this diagram doesn't show the built-in Google authentication that happens automatically when the extension starts, but that is actually the very first step. If the user isn't signed in, the app will prompt them. Once they are, the app looks for a valid browser cache. If it finds one, that means the user is already paid and their premium features can be unlocked instantly. If no cache is found, the app calls the backend. At that point, it validates the token and checks the user's email. If cache data is available there, it's used. If not, the backend checks the payments sheet. If the sheet shows their email, the backend marks them as paid, caches that status, and loads the premium UI. If they haven't paid, the app checks for promotions. If a promotion is cached, it's used straight away, otherwise it reads from the promotions sheet. If a valid promotion exists, it chooses either the free premium route or the discount route. If not, it moves on with the standard purchase process. Eventually, we end up creating a Stripe checkout session, with or without a promotion, and sending it to Stripe. When Stripe returns the checkout URL, the app shows a dialog with instructions. The user can cancel and return to the app, or go ahead, make the payment, and complete it. When the payment goes through, the backend receives the details, does an idempotency check to make sure this isn't a duplicate, and if it's new, adds the user's data to the payments sheet. We also clear the cache so their premium access works immediately. And yes, the backend also confirms with Stripe that everything is okay. The next time the user opens the extension, the premium status is already there. Now, after cloning the GitHub repo, the first step is to install the necessary libraries, then build everything with Webpack. We then create the Chrome distribution package, upload it to the Chrome Web Store, and for now, we don't publish it. We just need it so we can grab the project ID and public key for our local testing. Once we have the public key, we paste it into the manifest file without any line breaks. Next, we set up a new Google Cloud project, because we want Gmail-based user authentication. This only works if our extension itself is authenticated. On the consent screen, we choose External. For the client, set the application type to Chrome extension and put in our extension's ID. Once we get the client ID, that goes straight into our manifest file. Now let's create the Google Script backend. First, we create a new Google Sheet. Then we create the payments, promotions, and error log sheets. We add our app script code, deploy it as a web app, and allow access to anyone. We authorize access. Then copy the web app URL and paste it into our environment file. If we need to make changes later, for example adding success and cancel pages, we simply manage deployments and redeploy a new version. Next comes StripeSetup. Create a product, then a webhook that points to our Google Script URL. We also append a secret code to the end of that URL to make it unique. We can generate that code with any online tool. We grab our Stripe secret key and save it as a script property, along with the webhook secret key and product ID. Then we create a coupon in Stripe. Copy the coupon ID into the promotions sheet and fill out the details. Things like the promotion type, the dialog message, the button text, and a formula to calculate the sale price. We show the original price with a strike through, so it's clear in the UI. Now we can test the app. We enable developer mode in Chrome and load the extension from the dist folder created by Webpack. The first time we open it, since we're not signed in, the app asks us to sign in. The error displayed at this stage is normal, as it's just because no sign-in has happened yet. If we click the Enable Premium Features button, the app creates a Stripe checkout session and shows a dialog telling us what to do. If we go ahead and pay through Stripe, the Google Payments sheet is updated, and our account now has premium access. The success page shows up and we can see the important events log. If we delete the user data from the payments sheet and reload, the user will still appear premium for up to 24 hours because of the browser cache. To remove it immediately, we clear the browser cache. But we also have a backend cache that lasts for an hour, so we must clear that before the browser cache to fully reset it. Promotions work similarly. If we add a promotion date in the active until date field of a discount promotion, the app will detect it once the promotion cache expires after 10 minutes, or if we clear it manually. The app then calculates the days left and shows them to the user. The only difference from normal payment is that promotions use the price ID from the promotions sheet. Testing the free premium promotion requires removing the user from the payments sheet and clearing all caches. If the date is in the past, the app treats it as if no promotion exists, and it always stops checking the sheet at the first valid promotion found. You can see all the transactions directly in your Stripe dashboard. And that's it. We've successfully built a fully functioning Chrome extension with a Google Apps Script backend and Stripe payment integration. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.